first orb from Avez. Look for how many running backs we get. At least 3 for Avez would be absolutely amazing. First up, Avez. Kill into Boaster. IGL down. The rest of the rotations, KC flooding in as well. Coming in to assist.
Just the 2 players here for now. There's a quick peek, and Kayak coming away with a kill. They're onto a lead. Drone out from Sadak. And look to try to play Martine in from Ali. Does get interrupted though. As swing onto the corner. Alpier, head taken off. Martine finding the kill there. Site now open for the taking, or so they think is, yes, the final shots coming through. Crashes Kayak will hit the floor, and it's just on Chronicle now in a 1v3.
Avez opens it. He might end this one as well. Again, paying attention to how many ults in terms of points he's able to get here. Chronicle has a lot to do and won't be able to.
It's not going to be ready there. That left side peak, so Chronicle does get taken down, and that's going to be the pistol coming through for Karmine Corp. So,
and as you mentioned, Althea on that Bucky.
It's going to send it.
Revealing area.
Running straight to Martine.
Swing in, and Kayak, hell of a shot.
Gun here.
The weapon is going to be on the floor, and that's going to be recoverable here. Nobody else playing around that side of the map, so can just scoop up that Marshall, and immediately Kayak just going to be gate crashing across to the opposite side. Still the Sheriff in hand. Push coming forward here into market. Sadak going to be taking that first contact. He's a bullet to the shoulder, but Avez on the swing will be able to go ahead and stop Kayak's reign of terror. So B site now open for the taking.
Now they'll be there. Retake now for Fnatic. Patient is going to have to be Chronicle and the rest of the squad. As you sort of mentioned there, at least the Marshal got put in the hands of Crash. He's up there. Still looking towards his own Bucky. Chronicle will for Vez. Popping off right now.
That dodges the relay bolt, so Alpier just sliding forward to his own demise. Boaster does trade one back. Still an opportunity to do some damage as Crash arrives and finds a headshot. Spike not yet planted. Still plenty of time to work with here for Karmine Corp, but they've already lost 3 players. Paranoia gets sent. Planted. Full util kit available here to Crash. He's the drone to lead out. Sugettu backpedaling. Makes it around the corner before the ping can come in. Recon, however, going to be whipped. Boaster with a Bucky. Able to find one. Elite swinging forward and will be able to find it. Nearly loses his life. Karmine close out the anti-eco, but it's only a single Vandal that they carry forward into the bonus.
Yeah, just didn't quite have the damage there.
Alfier gonna see if he can try to get the jump on it, but it's this trip still nearby. If he goes fast enough, may be able to find a catch on Sadak, who's slowly pushing forward. Immediately, the running back going to be dealt with, though. Boaster up on top of the box here. On that defender's side, able to come away with that shutdown. Elite out lurking, finds Alpha, trades it back, trades it up.
But she's trying to find an opening here. Into the post plant, Elite has the flank under control. Can come in late for this one as well. Paranoia. Here comes Fnatic.
Still getting sent, but it's just the clone storming forwards. The scaling off the back of that. And Blind not really being seen quite just yet. I was about to swing out, spots some, and has them both. 2 headshots connecting, and immediately Chronicle and Boaster have to back away. Bonus conversion coming through. As that's going to be Karmine Corp on the hunt, looking for a bit more.
Yeah, Fnatic just unable to get anything done there. They might not even be able to get out with their weapons. Certainly KC won't allow this to happen. They've got so many members. Sugettu and Martine happy to hunt here, given that they got nothing real to drop. But as the timer fades, that was all really that Fnatic was able to get.
He's already a third of the way to the next one after those kills.
That's the thing, right? Like I said early on, watch how many he gets and watch if Martine can get more done here. It's not going to happen. That's 1 rifle collected over. Or rather, they're not going to go for the rifle. They're going to swap weapons in terms of giving it to Alpha.
Plan to come through. Just checking out the angles here with the hot hands. Nothing going to be spotted. Curveball going to be sent. Relay bolt. Dissuade. Tavez has to backpedal. Still plenty of players in position, though. Try to defend the take onto the side, but Alpha finding a slight little angle there. Clips Elite into the head through the wall. Both are finding to get to at the same time. That's just Sadak. Now Avez. They will quickly get taken down. Fnatic find themselves now on the board, and this time only lose out on 1 player.
Yeah, the drone will break down that crossfire, and Avez with too many angles to look at and turn around for 1 second. Althea's got his head. We'll see where Alpha takes this one a little bit later on. Unfortunately, no one walking up towards him for now. All on top mid. Wait for the gate crash here as well. Possibility for Kayak to join the rest of the team.
I just wanted the angle and expected Boaster there early. Would have certainly been able to find the kill, but ends up splitting his attention across 2 sides of the peak. And kill onto Sadat. to take on the sites. All the more difficult here for KC. The swing across Kayak's presence is very much known. Tripwires still in position here. His hot hands goes into the back. Trip set up. Cam there as well. Now going to be cleared out. Chronicle still just on the lurk. Sets up the cage. Boaster pushing forward. Chronicle finding two. Boaster does get taken down, but it's going to be clean taps coming in off the back of that as Cratchies collects the remainders. Fnatic now closing the gap.
Yeah, Kron stood strong there. Dimensional Drift and Runner Back both available at the same time here. Things could get pretty deadly, especially considering your Dimensional Drift in, start pinging some members, get some tags on the Hunter's Fury. That's got to be money.
Scouting forward. Sees the Opus there. Tries over the shorty, but Alpha says, I've got one of my own. Absolutely outdoes the Yoru. That is a massive kill, and then gets the shutdown onto the Runner Back as well. Alfier starting to come online, which is a very scary prospect if you're Karmine Corp.
Probably the hardest member to try and catch the Hunter's Fury on as well, given how fast and Neon of Alpha is. And Boaster will put the plug on top of KC. This round is all but done now. Spike gone, Alpha on 3, and Fnatic looking for their third.
That is just an Alfier round. Trust that his teammates will be able to recover this operator should they need to, and they will. But they can very quickly push forward. Not a flawless round, but damn near that. Alfier going crazy.
But none on your duelist, funnily enough. Not quite putting in the hands of a Vez here, who you would think would be the player that you would most want to have the greatest amount of firepower.
Take flight.
Minor info going to be gained. There's the recon coming through, and Crash is swinging ahead of that one, but Elite fighting back nicely. Does manage to find Kayak as well as the enemy Sova. Now gets the third. Alfier just trying to slow peek onto the angle. Ends up handing another one here over to the Cyphers. Now one charge away from having that neural depth online. Lobby leader here is Elite.
That is the second time that Elite's done that. His team is starting to fall apart in mid, and suddenly he pops out. Gets more than what Fnatic bargained for. Last time Fnatic got one, Elite says, I'll have two. This time Fnatic get two. Elite says, I'm still going to take one more than that. And now suddenly the game has changed again. And last time, when he did that, he also got the neural theft, which then gave the info to allow them to plant on B, eventually winning the round.
Poster and Chronicle now. Two very decorated players looking to try to drag this round back. Sugettu does have the spike in hand, can go for the plant here. And has to play this out in the 1v2.
Wow.
Was clutch yesterday in the series. This time 2, 6, and 7. We'll see if he can double up.
Cover going up.
To regain the lead for Karmine Corp, or if it's going to be the hands of Fnatic off the back of that peak from Chronicle.
Still paranoia for Boaster as well. Just have to work together here. Some smokes could make this very interesting. There's just nothing really in the hands of Sugettu.
And they're narrowing down the options as they swoop forward. The smoke will dissipate. Nothing seen, no noise at back sight. Smoke out. And instantly Sugetsu finds the headshot.
Damn!
Holding forward, and Sugetsu gets the double up, gets the clutch, gets Karmine back in the lead.
The Ace Master from yesterday comes through again. My God, how is he doing this?
Of Na'Vi, of FPX, if you want to go back to when they were called that. There's two players you never wanted to be in a clutch against. It was Xiao and Sugetsu. And you just saw why. Could be an absolute menace. Kayak, however, trying to be very much the same, but tension gets split. Target-rich environment. Ends up being a little bit whippy there. Some damage is dealt. Ping reveal going to be coming through, however. Spotting him out. Chronicle wanting to clear that angle is not able to do so. Alpha with the overdrive, able to find himself a second elimination, though. The stroke gets the spot. The spike not yet planted. Stuck here in position, but Sadak peels back some of that pressure. Leaving Boaster to his own devices. The recon just a hair off, unable to find it. Swings in, and Sonic outdoes him. 6-4, Karmine Corp stretch the lead.
You start to see the slowdown there. The trips are just causing problems. Elite has been dropped off, though. But he's revealed his own position. This might get a little tricky.
And now he's completely surrounded. Looks like Karmine going to be calling to slowly drift their way back into B main, or at least have Avaz in position. Flash going in, Elite holding his own. Suffers a bit of damage, but Alfier over from the market side. Just managed to find him with the off shot. TP forward into the smoke from Sugetsu. The spike still needs to be brought in. This op, Boaster up on top of the boxes. Looking to very much slow them up, and now they're running out of time to try to go for a pivot.
Means they have to finish here. Boaster's been cut off by smoke, but he's going to smoke himself as well to come through. Hunter's Fury.
Hunter's Fury from Crashies, immediately finding Sonox. Sugetsu can only find one. 5-6, Fnatic
Now they're committed. They have to play the site. Patient is Fnatic. Closing that one out eventually. Hunter's Fury late into the round. No time remaining. Pressure's on. And Casey fumble it.
Yeah, it was a bit of a Saving Private Ryan mission there, except this time Matt Damon didn't make it out alive. So everyone taken down in the effort. Karmine Corp looking to try to speed things up as Sugettu. My God, what a transfer. Elite finds Boaster, crashes, gets himself a second, leaving Alpha here now in a 1v3, needing the clutch, already spotted, tagged up.
Here comes Sugettu.
It's fortunate that it was only the stinger, but yes, Sugettu is on the approach, just now exiting out of Boba, wrapping around into the defender's spawn, and Alfier, he doesn't even know where the spike is going yet.
No, Sugettu TP'd for this one as well, using the ultimate. Man, this guy is playing like a man possessed today. Scary moment for Fnatic when Sugettu can do these things.
And that's off of a very slow start. It took him a while to even just get that first kill on the board. These last several rounds from him have just been just absolutely electric.
Okay, looks like Alpha wants to go for this one. It will be 1v3.
He's got to. It's the last round of the half. There's no reason to not try to play it out, but
that's right.
Can he get another weapon? Yes, he can, but immediately is going to be pinched as Martin swings in. And that's going to be Karmine Corp lead at the half.
You'll forgive me for not doing maths on stream, but don't worry about it. Is already looking over through mid. Massive quadruple face as they'll start pivoting over. Or will they actually? Kayak is now going to move through here, and Avez thinking about this swing off the back of Sugettu.
I mean, it's a triple face. Shots flying. Chronicle losing his life as Avez finds Alfier, and Sugettu gets Kayak.
None of them look top mid. None of those Fnatic members. Unfortunately, paying attention at all. No smokes there either.
It's a right side smoke. It completely opens up for this peak from the B side of the map.
Yep. And what a call as well, coming through from KC saying, all right, let's maybe pivot over towards B. Hang on a second. Let's just go back a little bit more. See what we can find. They get everything. Now there's pistol for Fnatic.
Hello.
Dire Straits.
Oh, and Boaster unable to dodge that one, and he is completely, utterly overwhelmed. Even getting a kill there would have been damn impressive as Crashies. The man is just bogged. He's mogged. He's dead. It's a flawless pistol as Karmine look to go ahead and bring Sunset to its end.
Go, go, go.
Bouncing back across here, double push up. Karmine wanting to funnel here as much as possible as Boaster's trying to go for a play. Loses his life, Alpha does as well. Kayak there to keep things even. Still the run it back available.
Yeah.
And it's going to be used just to go ahead and go for this peak, and that holds Crashy's back, stops him from scaling forward on this side. And everybody gets funneled now in towards Alley.
Oh,
there in the corner to tuck away. Chronicle at the same time is able to find Sugettu. It's a good kill to be found over at top mid.
Losing one while the runner back comes on through. Unable to spot the last two members. As you say, they tucked away in elbow. Kaik will hold that position now. Low HP, but he only needs the one shot, and he's got it. Avez down. Now you have to imagine Fnatic all in their hands. We've seen Elite do some dangerous things in the past, but this is going to be a tough one.
Looks like he is going to go for it, but he's going to be pushing through trips, so they're going to have a very solid idea of where he is going to be approaching from unless he re-wraps back through top mid. This does leave Chronicle potentially in a rough spot. The trip goes in. Do they read that he's behind? Shots come through, and Hot Hands look to try to flush him out. And flush him out they shall. Avez able to find the headshot.
Chronicle just didn't know that many players were there. Reveals his own positioning for putting down the trip. And flushed out, as you say. Now Massive flanks 2 entry here. Avez first. My God, a lead as well.
And finding Boaster. 2v5. Alpha taking the first step towards the clutch. Approach around the back, but Avez is just so damn clean. Shock dart right at his feet. Kayak destroyed. Karmine Corp get up to double digits.
That's as close as flawless as you like as well. They dropped Martin, but really, you can get so much work done as long as Alpha doesn't shut both your duels down, which, you know, in this half hasn't happened yet. This half has been solid for KC.
Ping reveal. Alpha just a little bit too late to try to collect that kill. And with the double stack, Martin there to help keep him protected. Alpha on the chase ends up getting punished very heavily.
I think he was hoping it was only going to be one player there. He'll catch the Getsu, and then the second man, but Martin has a protection. 2 members, though. You see Avez and also Elite walking into B main.
Yeah, Boaster around the back through Boba. Karmine Corp aware of this space that they've been given up, and Boaster now able to strike, finding Elite there in B main. Do they read that the Phoenix is also going to be there? Looks like the answer is no, but now they're well aware of it. Run it back, pop the swing onto the corner, just narrowly misses the timing there onto Kayak. Molly out of position, goes for the fight, wins it, snaps it back, the kill still not there, but Kayak going crazy! Able to find 2 more kills. Eventually able to find his mark. Boaster now, last one standing, just the Bulldog. Both players, full HP. Some footsteps made. No paranoia to try to work with. Just a couple teleports, just the one smoke. Smoke gonna be layered in. The push forward, and Sugettu's there to protect. A 3K as Karmine Corp not letting Fnatic back into this half.
It's a tough situation. Boaster's up against the 2 biggest fraggers on Casey. We've seen how fast Sugettu suddenly gets a 2v1, and suddenly Casey on 11.
2 more rounds to go. Fnatic already have burned a timeout here. As Alpha, well, this time, not getting baited forward, wins out a fight. Alpha's going to be taken down, so. Kill leader in the lobby. Dealt with here to start. Boaster, paranoia about to be sent. The swing back, just tucking away.
Ooh,
Flash, full catch coming through, but they're still reflooding into mid. Elite only able to fight back for 1 kill. Chronicle finds 3. Fnatic finally find their footing a little bit more. Absolutely make it impossible.
These players over towards the A side as well. Might be a walk down further forward.
Elite dead, Boaster finding Aves. Fantastic start, not taking any chances. The neural depth gets the ping reveal, spotting out the 2 players here over at Tiles. Alpha gonna be left planted here in mid. Try to get the catch, the swing coming through. They are able to break his aim, so Martin collects that kill. Weapon can be scooped up. One handle in hand.
He's got an upgrade, he's got an ult available. Does he want to use it?
Oh, Chronicle, even being flashed, still just swings out, finds that kill. And Sonic tack down to 20. The bucket in close range, not gonna do enough. Kayak with a shorty will outgun him, and that is gonna be Fnatic.
Reminds me a bit of that first round as well. Triple face coming through from Casey in top mid. The Stun, they'll just walk on through. Almost all 5. Is it gonna be Alpha first? Well, it is, but he's the one getting the kill. Not what Casey were looking for. Ron's there as well.
Just drops the Phoenix. 1 more death, and you absolutely should be looking to just go for the save. Lead fighting back for 1, but Chronicle there to collect the other. Be crossed away as Recon goes through. Martin gonna be spotted out as they look to just try to force him out of this position. The gate crash is gonna come through in time. Does manage to go ahead and evacuate the area. Karmine Corp no closer to really trying to close out this round. TP forward. There's the cancel, and he's just playing him in. Sugettu turns around, turns back, sees Kayak, and sees his own demise. Save call now made. 2 rounds separating. This Fnatic will get up to 9.
Might not be able to save that many. Martin, the last one left, and we are going for a bit of a hunt here. Boaster, of course, from the shadows, will get the spot onto Sugettu, allowing an easy layup for the rest of Fnatic. If they can take away this last gun, Karmine Corp's dream of finishing this sunset cleanly is going to get a little bit more difficult. However, Martin surviving for now.
Bit of ring around the rosy. Kayak swooping on the one side, but does have crashies. Getting ever closer. Martin gonna be favored. Finds the headshot eventually. And is reading the potential position here of Kayak well. Trying to do some damage. Boaster gonna try to run him down, and we'll just spam him out of the box.
Wow.
Well, they've narrowed the options, and eventually they find their man. They surrender over some kills, but that's fine. Better to take point here. Shock to clear any forward trip. Cypher utility, however, occupies the B site in its entirety. Pre-fire attempt from Martin, not able to find anything there. Hunter's Fury opening up, and Crashies once again finding a kill. Sonic this time, the casualty. It's Curveball connecting. Boaster trying to backpedal. Aves swinging the corner, able to find Crashies. Snaps back to Martin, pushes forward, fills that space, falls down to 5 health. Is immediately Dimensional Drift going to be invested, managing to escape. Spike going to be collected by Chronicle. Zalfier just looks to shove them back.
30 seconds left.
But the fear got in him. Martin.
I know exactly.
Thinks it's the Dimensional Drift. Neural Depth now going to be invested from Chronicle. Players identified, but Alpha going to be taken down as Abaz able to find the first opening kill. They try to get themselves back in here, but Kayak still standing. Flash setup, TPs across. Gets himself situated now behind the boxes here on site. Full approach from the defender's side. Pop flash, not connecting. Chronicle mowing down two. Sugettu trying to flush him out, and he manages to get it done. 12 health remaining, 12 rounds accrued. Karmine Corp get up the map point.
Not good when you lose your top fragger this early in the round. In previous rounds, Casey had been able to get one back. Sugettu not going to be fooled.
Yep, not going to be falling for that one. Sees the gate crash going past. Could also just be a quick turn. It's going to be a fake out, and Kayak reads it gorgeously. Sugettu displaced. Chronicle now lurking forward, up at Boulevard, intercepting Martina lead, trying to hold his own. It's going to be good for a second kill. Swiftly gets swept aside. Sonic now the last one alive. A 1v3. The door now shut. Spotted by the cam, and Chronicle in position. Sonic reading it, but can he outgun him? He cannot. 11 to 12. Fnatic needing one more and doing so much damage to the economy of Karmine Corp.
Yeah, I mean, Karmine just can't string together these rounds. It started to look good. We looked at number 22.
We'll explore forward, trying to scout things out.
No one to market. That's the info that you need. Now Fnatic can come through from the flank.
Exits into the open. Gets hit by the trip, sees this util flying, has the reveal, but can't swing forward enough to try to find this one. Now the time ticking away. Needing to get the spike planted as there's 10 seconds remaining. A bit of damage going to be dealt there off the back of the shock.
Spike planted.
Ultimately, not too much. Sugettu, the one player on Karmine Corp with the rifle, looking to try to put this to good use. The scale forward, just the fake out there through the smoke. Alpha clears that. The smokes fly. Fast lane, obfuscating. The lineup coming in. Kayak running out of bullets, flushed out, but it's still going to be Fnatic. With 3 players left standing, Elite. He's been living up to that name in the map so far. Finds the first. Crashes at 40 HP. Time working against them. The peek to the corner, and Boaster holds his zone. 12 to 12. We're going to OT.
Yeah, he gets his man. Crashy's nearby, though. If Boaster doesn't get it, Crashy's, I'm sure, would. Also, we've seen Alpha take down, it was Aves in mid in the previous round. It was open from that side of the map. Now he'll move over towards mid.
Chronicle drawing first blood. Aves down. A rough start, but a decent trade back as Martin is able to find Kayak. Boaster pushing forward, noting the enemy Yoru, but for now, the time being alone and out into the open on the site. Sonic able to collect. Player advantage now here for the side of Karmine Corp. And it's still that operator in the hands of Alpha here as they try to go for the retake.
Yeah, Boaster just needed to get out, but he didn't realize how close Casey already were. And if you want to get rid of that operator, you're going to have to pick up the gun of Boaster, and he's on site. His gun anyway.
Right here.
Pre-fire spray, and we'll get a bit of damage in. A couple players tagged up as Alpha. Swooping forward, approaching, but shot rings out. Position now given over, but Sugettu still into the open. Gonna get caught. There's the reveal. There's the shorty. Alpha able to find one. Crashing, gets the other, and Alpha Air goes crazy. Another 3K with the op.
Turkish Wolf delivers for Fnatic. Brilliant round at the end there. Sugettu knows that Paranoia prep. In fact, he's just gonna blow the Paranoia right now. Fnatic are still going to make their way over towards mid. Which way they're going to go here? Straight through a Viz, it looks like.
Aves playing it quiet. The peak instantly finds a headshot. Alpha are going to be taken down.
Martin got flashed there.
Yeah, bit of a team flash, but looking to set up some of his own. Aves is able to turn away from it. Safe plant. There, back sight. Back box. It's Boaster, so can reposition. Crashes at the same time, trying to work his way forward. Martin just now turning his attention back into Alley, but losing the fight. Aves going to be taken down as well. Shots flying. Sugettu down to 30 health. As Fnatic look to bring this map to its end. Boaster sprays and prays is rewarded for his faith as Elite cannot do it all. Crashes with a 3K, takes them over the line. 14-12. Fnatic steal away Karmine Corp's map pick.
And we've seen so many times this tournament, and in the past as well, Fnatic, even if they're down at a couple of clutch opportunities, 2 of which that he did win. Kayak, though, finished out 19 and 20. Really, though, Althea, especially over towards the OT, just insane rounds, shutting down the double duelists in earlier couple of rounds as well in the first half. Map number 2. choice coming through from a sense of Fnatic. They played this up against Gen G. It was a bit of a slow start, but was one of the major comeback maps for Fnatic as they pushed that one to the OT. Alpha up first, playing this chamber that he showed versus Gen G.
Oh, wow, that was good initial damage from Alpha, and kind of a nice setup of the Vice Wall, plus you could either grab wall or stun. It's a big trap that K-Corp have not walked into yet, and it's a good first blood on their side. I wanted to lead, actually, on the Astra, so not the Fnatic trap, but still a lot of silence. K-Corp trying to mask their steps, making it look like they went to the opposite site. Sugettu doesn't give them the option, but K-Corp will make their way towards the site. Chronicle has been marked, and he lands a beautiful headshot, and it's a double that dwindles the forces of K-Corp. There's 12 seconds left. You have to dislodge Poster, and no way we're bringing out the knife at EWC. Aves does get the finish, though, and Kayak's on the way.
Just enough time, just enough time. Aves onto Kayak straight afterwards. Barely got that plant in towards. Bursting out through the smokes could be Martin on that Yoru. It's a bit of a unique comp given there's not going to be a sentinel. I will be a little bit worried on the defensive side, but for now, looking good on the offense.
Okay, Kayak, good mark too, and you see Crashy's already adapting his positioning, not being right next to the door where the Sova darts could come his way, so more towards this market side, and he holds down mid, 2 and 3, there's nothing to stop him! And K-Corp will not be able to convert this bonus.
Yeah, gets the scan a couple times over towards B main, then holds it down in market. Of course, Stingers into the Phantom there. Crashy survives on 5 HP. With Kayak being the only one down, it's near flawless coming on through. Good bounce back from Fnatic. Obviously, KC needed to...
Dimensional drift, will be able to fall back if needed. Droning up through B main, getting all the way at the back to access that back room. Now very sure, 3 on the B site, and Aves does pick one on Catwalk, so it opens up the options of K-Corp, and while Crashies is smoked off, K-Corp have options.
That's a huge kill on short, because now as they work their way across mid, in towards B, okay, Chronicle's going to slow it down. Spike confirmed as well. Chronicle's actually slowed it down enough that this is no longer really that good.
Chronicle does drop the spike, and he's being held. Poster needs to be on the way soon, and man, Chronicle is a pillar! At 1 HP with a dream! Breaks down the chances of K-Corp, now 1 versus 1.
Chronicle's still alive.
Chronicle's
He's still alive on
Wait,
1.
1 HP, oh my god. There he is.
1 versus 1 HP is what you're saying there.
Yeah, right.
As Fnatic keep this one alive, just off the back of Chronicle. I was going to say as well, you have Martin in the back of sight, just waiting for the rest of KC to link up with him. But Kron stands strong over on B main, and now how do you collect this spike? It's really going to be quite difficult. Has to be a flash through minimum.
Flash is already trying to get an angle through the window out first. It makes contact, almost good isolation, but Kayak with the late swing evens things up for Fnatic. Slower default from K-Corp, 2-3 with Spike left side. With Nightfall, really need to assess the Fnatic approach on the defense. How close are they going to be to B main? At least initially in the mid scramble, as Fnatic don't even see where the threat is, but they felt it. Kayak is down.
Fnatic still want to play over towards mid though. Not to be done just yet. Drone through, a little bit of information. As a reminder, a couple low HP members of Vez and Sugettu took some licks through that trade. And a beautiful shot onto Alpha. No opportunity to rendezvous out.
Maybe just wanted to play the corner and see if KC would walk through that market side like they did in the past. So K-Corp managing to do quite well this round, 5v3 with the weaponry they have, but their positioning at B has been revealed, and Fnatic are going to start to posture towards mid, I would think. They're going to keep an eye on A still.
They got good numbers. This is KC's opportunity, but they're going into Chronicle again. Chronicle Steel Guard is not going to do a lot here, but the Nightfall does catch Chronicle.
And you still have to Steel Garden, and Chronicle thinks he can pull off another multi-kill, but K-Corp, they lock in, and they lock down the site as well.
Of Karmine Corp. This is going to be a back out. Yeah, Fnatic not thinking their chances are good. A sort of thrifty comeback from KC on this round 5.
Quite impressive to just be able to slow down the round and really figure out the Sentinel setup, as Boaster is going to force some repurchases, or at least do do some damage, and K-Corp will get back into the lead. It's been a lot of B hits, so surely Fnatic just start stacking more and more on the left side.
He is out alive, and that's the important thing here. Bosa playing inside smoke. He is smoked out, Stinger in hand, and have to back away.
And here's the charge from KC, but there is the duelist at the front, and what? How were two backs being turned, Kayak? Fnatic are fearless with these peaks. Now the op rings true. As Fnatic take back control of this round, but there's still one left, and it's Martin who has to get the spike back. Knowing Tree is in position through glass, he can't do enough, and we're tied once again.
It's another big round coming through from Alpha after what we saw on Sunset. Obviously a little bit slow early on so far in Ascent. Dimensional Drift played through onto A again. Oh, a lot of info. That's Alpha spotted.
Oh, God. Wait!
Kayak from the other side just deletes Martin. And Alpha TP's away.
Still have that up, and Alpha was definitely Alpha with it last round. He had a double kill. Fnatic just ruined K-Corp last round, but this time it's a lot easier getting through Tree, through glass. Not worried about that, but now they should, because that's where Fnatic are rotating from, and Sugettu has to watch the flank. He's going to make contact with Crashies very soon while wanting to also seal off Tree and that door. Estatic has a lineup to go assess what's on the other side. A Steel Garden is pulled, and I don't know if it's really going to be enough. K-Corp only have 2 weapons left. Fnatic still have to defuse, though, so K-Corp have to extend their lives as best as they can, and Elite's not feeling so much, can't connect with his teammate as smoke separates them both.
Two of the sharpest players that we got on Sunset not hitting their shots, unfortunately, yes.
And going back to B wouldn't be too bad, because both A attempts have failed. But it did take Fnatic to the end to try and defuse. You're going to Prowler through trees, so which you can get, and a shot from Alpha gives first blood to Fnatic.
You have to respect those meds. You know the opposite play. You know he could be anywhere. And now Chronicles are going to come through a big flash, and he'll collect multiple. Share to block out the next play from coming on in. Martin can't even help until the share falls.
Beautiful play from Chronicle. And now K-Corp have to do what they can with what they have left. And definitely not feeling safe. Maybe a little bit more safe with the door being closed. You got Bodyguard, Elite, checking cards as Fnatic come in. But I'm worried about Alpha getting on the high ground. Smoke could be in place to help.
Fnatic have all this util that they have everything. Couple of flashes, paranoia, and they're even going to pop in the Dimensional Drift. I mean, this round really should just be over. Casey are in so much trouble.
Martin and Elite are close together, trying to get into hell, and the shotgun chases, gets close enough, and Fnatic extend the lead.
I mean, perfect. You just get the paranoia directly on top of the targets. They can't get out of the way at all.
Yeah, and mid is very hard to traverse for K-Corp because of that op, and the smokes can only delay so much.
You got a lot of smokes, though. That's the thing. You have double controllers. Surely that's enough smokes, and
oh my God!
Sugettu is just not going to get anything done there. He tried to be tricky, but Alpha's too sharp, too good. And speaking of info plays coming in through, was that a tag through the wall? I think it might have been.
Yeah, definitely creases Jordans on that one. With 4 sheriffs, we got time to shop for some new ones. But Aves tries to even things up. Got mid control and droning out. Fnatic will get to see how far K-Corp have gone.
And Crashies needs to hold market as well, because that's where the rendezvous is. If Alfaya gets in trouble, he's going to end up TPing directly in the hands of more KC players.
Oh, this is collidable. Oh, the timing! That looks so collidable.
He just needed to respect the Cosmic Divide, because he understood that Crashies also fell back.
Wow, wait, these sheriffs are doing the Lord's work. Fnatic had first blood. K-Corp are fighting their way back. What is with these sheriffs? There's only one in town, and it's Martin. And friends and crew. Alpha gets flashed and thought they had gotten ahead of himself. This is Thriftyable. And they stole the
this is the Thrifty. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's going to be done here. Static still has ultimate as well. He's playing on-site, which could get a little bit tricky. But Chronicle has so much work to do here. Doesn't quite have ultimate. Not that it would be that useful, only against Martin's op. Testing the waters. 1 Arc Rose to use.
Oh, player in main. Wait a minute. Chronicle has the reaction too, knowing that person in main tries to isolate, heard them escape, so only one thing to focus on, and it's Chronicle hurrying up, and does get the shot through the wall, and one on the other box, and it is a Thrifty after all!
That got tight. Chronicle nearly delivered magic.
And to stop the 3-round win streak, it's crazy. Martin now will lead with Dimensional Drift, all about info. See how aggressive he wants to be. Decloak in hell, maybe jump up in heaven. Sova around the corner, Crashy's ready to assess. He's got recon too, he can play safe, while his smoker, Boaster, his captain, is smoked off over at window. And it's K-Corp trading blow for blow and spike down.
Really well played there by Kayak. Good patience shown. Might even get a timing, and does. Sadak, really unfortunate. Didn't think that the swing was going to come through. Indeed it does. Door blocking the way.
Steel Garden from Chronicle. K-Corp trying to hold the bunker down. They have no space to work with besides trying to cheese at the corner, which Aves gets away with. Now 1 versus 3. The element of surprise, but the spike's on the other side. Now have to check so much. Great coordination from Fnatic in the end, and they'll keep their lead by 2.
Yeah, Kayak did well there.
Looks
So
like
it will
the
be an
hit
8 finish. They're going to be walking to Alpha. He will rendezvous away, and there's still a trademark there.
Yeah, and walking into Thorns too. A lot rides on what Alpha can withstand. He decides to teleport out, giving out that real estate and let K-Corp make their trail in, and it's the Hunter's Fury from the attacking side investing in such a low buy round. And we're left with a 2 versus 1. Can K-Corp do it again? It's 8 seconds though. And Chronicle's on his way quietly. Aves will have a heads up. Chronicle's gonna make contact with the planter, and that's bait as Aves decides to look away, but it's another Thrifty for K-Corp.
Aves, massive stuff there. 4K, he walks on in, supported by the team, and everyone else around him falls, but he does not.
Now a more stacked tree side. That's where Kayak is, alongside Boaster. And one away from the Dimensional Drift to get some information, so K-Corp can go in with confidence, but now trying to assess where is that Vice util, and Elite just takes, it's the tip of the spear.
He just straight up swings that one and just gets that opening kill to Chronicle, who's been the top player in the lobby so far, not just for Fnatic, but for everybody. What confidence coming through from, I would have said, our Turkish Sentinel player right now into Astra. Double ult's being played.
Nightfall and Cosmic Divide,
But
everything being thrown for A, and Fnatic don't budge. They anchor for now. And K-Corp start to reestablish over at B. They'll cross 2 into Market. Let's see if Crashies can do it again. And he stays as hidden. Fnatic makes his mark over at B. Now it's up to Crashies to hold the door.
Wow.
Will not be swayed by the Yoru clone. And a multi-kill once again. K-Corp are left with just Elite, who opened up with the first blood.
Yeah, it was Boaster first, but really you look over towards Crashies, didn't eat the paranoia, and he's good for it. And now this is just going to be the end. Dimensional Drift spotting things out for the Hunter's Fury. Elite may be dancing around, but he can only dance so much. He only learned two moves as well. As unfortunately, it will be KC finishing out 5 and 7 in the first half, but not too bad considering how much money.
Recon will assess top mid, and could be a market push, which all rides on Sugettu to hold.
And you can see, okay, well, first of all, first blood found by Chronicle. Martin's gone. That was a double face as well. Vez just couldn't really follow through until now.
Okay. Ava's taking care of business, but now business has gone elsewhere. This Fnatic droning up through A main, taking their time. There's so many smokes around window and tree area, and are they gonna push past this? Fnatic could be wrapping around. Sugetsu senses something and decides to back away.
Oh, glass has been broken. He got that info. He's hearing footsteps as well. This could be really huge for Sugetsu. Sees a barrel. It gets more through the smoke.
Right through the smoke. And now it's the mind game between him and Alpha.
30 seconds left.
They're gonna call it a truce.
Time.
Fnatic are going elsewhere too.
Yeah, they have to. They got to move right now. It's just Crashies and Alpha.
Oh,
Back
this
over
is
towards
big
B.
for Alpha. Oh, 2 HP. Aves on his last life too. And he'll have to hold this back for his planter to hurry up to B.
The retake will have to
10
come through
seconds
now.
left.
Just barely enough time to plant. Alpha, oh, this angle is nice.
They're gonna expect it. What? You blink and you miss it. Naves will bait for Elite. The teleport out. Elite has to now re-clear, not knowing if this chamber could wrap around, come from behind yet again. Crashies on the side of the site, not within, not in the back room. Elite, is gonna about to give him a haircut. 1 down, 1 to go. He's gonna smoke himself off, get the defuse to have, potentially even stick it, and there is the chamber emerging. It's 4 for Alpha and pistol for Fnatic.
It was about to be another insane elite pistol round coming on through. That's possibly info as well. This is it. Big kill. Catches Crash. While he's inside the drone, doesn't see it coming. Gate crashes away. No punish at all.
That's the second time Crashies has been kind of caught off guard with a misread of K-Corp sneaking up on him.
I think the drone there was to clear things out, and well, this flash works out in favor for Sugettu. So Crashies kind of smells something happening, but no time to react.
Oh. TPing within the site would be so risky for Kayak.
Not ready yet.
Siding against it.
Destroyed.
Paranoia and a flash.
10 seconds.
Now
Okay.
hearing that orb.
They're just going to take orb and leave. Yeah, okay. No time now. Take orb and leave, and that's all they can
I
do.
got him Steel Garden, I think, so that'll be good for the next.
Big move up again in mid. Martin once more. Feels like he's got the hot hand so far. Certainly had the timing. Playing through smokes. He's been flashed.
Oh, I thought he teleported out either way. Fnatic.
He got out. Sugettu did not.
Not so lucky. But look at this double walk up at B main. We've seen this from Aves before, but now he's got a friend.
Yeah, just testing the waters, but there is a share there. Still, it's going to come through from the A short side. Exploration though from Crashies. I think Fnatic might end up tilting over once they realize market and B is open a little. Especially with the door being closed here. Look at the deep. Oh, wow, what a shot. Well, that's going to shut that down. I was going to say, there's a deep gate crash coming through as well. And Martin's going to flank big time. Look at Martin.
Let's see if that will develop in time. We got a 1v1 with Sadak and Chronicle for the spike, which would be difficult for Fnatic to retake considering Boaster is far and away.
30 seconds left.
Slow Fnatic round. This time, it's going to be hard to save. It's probably not going to happen at all. Martin's about to find his timing. Chronicles testing waters on the site, but he's going to run out of time to plant. Needs some help from Boaster, who still does have a util.
Oh, I thought it was a high low.
It's low.
Paranoia. Wow, even while blinded elite converts. And seconds left, and it's yet another round that Fnatic just run out of time. And K-Corp are okay with them eating all of that time. They keep backing away and backing away.
Yeah. And despite this one being low equipment for the side of Fnatic, Tour de Force starts to even things out a little bit, especially in the hands of Alpha.
K-Corp are forcing Fnatic to walk to them and to walk into their setup and their trap, and it's Chronicle that still punishes it. And even Sugettu with a crossfire, somehow it's not enough. And Fnatic answered the biggest ways.
Cannot deny Althea when he's got the sniper in hand. Vez trying to at least get Crashies down. Surely he's got the shot into this one, and he does. But now he's got a 1 versus 3 ahead of him. Alpha still has his gun in hand in the Tour de Force, but he's also got a Phantom as well now.
Alpha's had such an insane second half. From the 4K on pistol to delivering here with the ult. So Aves just discovered taking early damage, is just gonna feed himself to the demons, and Fnatic hit double digits. Very safe peeks from K-Corp, hiding away. I mean, they had that crossfire over at top mid, and that got punished, so.
Beautiful. Sadak got his revenge.
Opens it up. But now you worry about mid. That's the only thing K-Corp don't know about.
Just under the wall. Ooh, spots ahead. It doesn't get the... Did he?
It was the clone.
Oh, never mind. Well, that would have been a decent opening, though. She's ahead of a clone. That is going to be Kaya. Glad that he sent that one out instead of actually using his own body.
Teleport going to be shot as a distraction, and look how much map control Fnatic have done. Chronicle has paved his way solo. Main character energy all the way through B, wrapping around through the defender spawn.
And Kayak just knows as well that this is going to end up being peaks from KC.
10 seconds left.
KC going to be using their own eyes to check for information. Chronicle as well, as you said, just walking over towards B easily. Elite knows he can't win this one. We've seen some insane moments from him. He'll see Kayak's body and take down the one, but will the hunt be on here? Crashies doesn't have money, but Boaster does. Chronicle has a little bit. But it's looking like they'll just respect it, allow KC to walk away with a 1 gun. He might be able to find a shot onto Alpha if he is lucky. This could be interesting. Does Alpha know to look down? Oh, yep. Martin missed, so that's a problem. Martin actually may have gotten that kill, but Althea just in time. Even got the rendezvous out as well. Man, that is a missed opportunity and a half. And Alpha is considering the fact that Sugettu still might be there. That's going to be confirmed very quickly. Sugettu needs to get out.
Dimensional drift to go look out through B, and it's an early nightfall to try and stop any follow-up. If Fnatic were trying to hit it quickly, so that's not going to get value, so Fnatic will pivot, use the Steel Garden. Paranoia opens up through Tree, and the one to hold it back is Elite, already sitting through in Heaven. Paranoia, oh, Chronicle with the tap! Another round where Chronicle muscles for Fnatic. It was a 3K last round, another multi-kill here, and a multi-kill, a 4K from Chronicle in the anti-eco.
Sends the Nightfall away, but that's not actually where the hit is. And KC again are going to walk up. They've walked up so many times. Look how many plays from Fnatic are at the top of mid so far. They're ready to punish this one. They do. It's Martin down, so gets to a follow, and I think the round is basically done. The tournament for KC may be done.
Hunter's Fury could be what saves it, but Static is kind of right in the middle of the party. And Fnatic don't need invitations. They just kick the door down. They're within the A site. And Aves tries to rejoin Stadic's side. And Static won't even get to use the ultimate. This could be all over. And Aves crumbles. And Static